Over here at Ritchie Street and Slayton Way. This is in Roxbury. Now I told you this, the city of Boston does a lot of sidewalks over, and some that has never been done before. So this is one of the examples. If you was handicapped and you walked up to here and you wanted to get off of this curb and cross this driveway to get to the other side, guess what? You have to just hop your wheelchair off. There's no handicap ramp whatsoever. So when you get on this side, there's no way of getting back up even if you hopped off. So they spend a lot of money doing ramps over 3 and 4 and 5 times. But then you have some that has never been done at all. And as you can see, this is all asphalt. I guess that was a quick fix of fixing the this asphalt been like this for over 20 years, just so you guys know. If you go all the way up there, there's so many trip hazards. I might walk up there and show you. But look, if you're on a wheelchair or if you're ADA, somehow your disability, and even people with baby carriages and pool carts, you get to a curve, you're met with no ramp, no landing, no tactical strip, none of that. But there's some parts of the city of Boston where you can see ramps been done over at least twice. Now they're working on their 3rd time doing them over because they haven't got them right the first 2 times. Hopefully this time they get them right, because they had a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. I guess a group of lawyers got together and sued the city for an undisclosed amount of money, which is a hefty amount. So high that no one wants to talk about the number. And they won. They actually won because they found that the city was not complying with the ramps. The ramps were not pitched right. They were inadequate. So now the city has to do all the ramps over again. So now another group got to get together and sue the city again because they haven't met the standards of fixing. You know, we're in the year 2022, and you think they had over 20 years to make every ramp, every sidewalk compliant, and still you walk around the city of Boston and find things that are not done right. So I don't know. Maybe another group got to get together and sue the city again so they can understand that they're not doing their job. As a matter of fact, while I'm here, I might as well walk up and show you how horrible this asphalt is. And it's been like this over 20 years. I'm just being generous by saying 20. It's more like 30 to 40 years it's been like this. And people that live in the area will say it's always been asphalt. A lot of people don't remember it ever being concrete at all.
Right, I'm going ladder 24. On ladder 19, you calling us?
Just on the Charlie 112.
And down here is not too bad. But as you get further up the incline, you start seeing how it looks.
112, we got it. Alright, I'm going ladder 24. 24. Ladder 24, can you switch to ops 1? 24 has a...
Normally you say there should be a cover on that pole, but there's no wires in that pole to be a hazard. But even though, you still shouldn't have it open like that. Let's just show where that rocks there. I think that rock is holding that up.
Ladder 11, a water leak, 60 Royal Street. Brighton,
Not too sure.
29, ladder 11, a water leak, 60 Royal Street. Brighton, nearest box 5244 Hooker.
Take a walk all the way up there and
Street,
see what we see.
1727.
Ladder 19, you're all set.
These couple of dips right here could probably use some attention. I don't know if you guys can see that. The sun might not be showing it the way I see it.
Charlie 112, I guess you can disregard EMS spoke with that party and they denied it.
112, disregarding.
See all the asphalt kind of eroding there. The poles have some kind of stress cracks in there that could be a deficiency. Definitely a deficiency. That one doesn't have any wires in there either. And the reason why they don't, because they're running all the wires. You guys can see that. Running them all above. I guess at one point the cable probably got damaged underground, and they found it's easier just to run the wires above. But that's supposed to only be a temporary fix. That's never meant to be a permanent fix. Now, as you get up here, this is where it starts getting a little more on the bad side. A lot of trip hazards. So that's definitely a trip hazard. If it's too high or too low, it's considered a trip hazard. Even here's a trip hazard.
60 Royal Street. Brighton, nearest box 5244 Hooker at Holman Street, 1729.
Number 60 Royal Street.
See all
engine 41.
the dips in there.
41 has it.
All these are like little trip
Ladder
hazards.
14. 14 has it. Engine
And
29.
the city of
ladder
Boston
11,
is just as
return
bad as the
29.
MBTA. Just that we don't see all the accidents that happen.
41, a water leak, 60 Royal Street.
Another one.
Engine 41, a water leak, 60 Royal Street. Brighton, nearest box 5244 Hooker at Holman Street, 1730.
Not too sure what they got going on there. So this is pretty much it. When you get to the top, the asphalt gets a little bit better.
I can take myself with the Victor 787. We're going to be back off at 44 Julian Street, apartment
So
1.
here it's a little bit better than down there.
The last four will be 5, 4. Got it.
That asphalt's a little too high. So that potentially is a trip hazard as well. Up here is, this gets a pass. Nothing major about this. Little cracks in the asphalt, but nothing major. Some weeds growing through the cracks in the concrete. I guess we can let that pass. Well, that's not passable. That should be fixed, as well as this. Alright guys, just want to show you, I got weeds growing out the old gas shut off too. That's not good. Alright guys, just want to show you a little bit what's going on in the city. I'm not going to bother showing down here because this is all like, I think I did a video on this sidewalk before, how damaged this one can be as you get all the way down. This is Marcella Street, so it is what it is. Alright guys, I figure I'll show you Well, that's like an old water shutoff. That's kind of damaged too. But the more you look, the more you're gonna find. So I mean, but you would think somebody in the city of Boston that's getting paid probably 6 figures would be able to come out here and assess a lot of these damaged sidewalks, trip hazards. At least make a point to put them on the list. Don't let them sit there for 25 years, and then 4 administrations later, you decide you want to fix it. That's not how it works. You know, that should be done in a timely manner. I understand they can't fix everything. Here it looks like they did a little patchwork here and there. Not too sure what brought that about. But as you go down further, you see how it's been neglected. Even if they did patchwork like that, you know, you can understand. But when they don't do anything at all, that's when it becomes a problem.
Bravo 431, Adam Rock.
Like even some of the stuff is, you know, you can kind of skip over it. But then when you get to the trip hazards, you really shouldn't allow that to be. Like right here, for example, these 3 sections should be, actually 4 sections should be taken up and done over. Now when you get down here,
Delta 431.
I don't know what happened there. Like it just,
If you want to send down that 342 Blueberry, I'm right here. I'll see if anybody approaches.
you know, you can't make it up, guys. You just can't make it up. Here's another patch job with some asphalt, when in reality it should have been done over completely. Then over here, this is, I guess it is what it is. Even here, it's like it gets worse as you walk around the city. I've seen worse than this, but just showing you what I see. One day I'll show you one of some horrible ones. But still yet, somebody's getting paid a lot of money to make note of this, and they're not doing it. All right, guys. Catch you guys on the next one.